All right, Weather Authority alert day. Sometimes we cried wolf. That hasn't happened for you guys. You guys are on the money again. The totals are here.
Yeah, we're starting to see snowfall accumulate, and we're actually starting to see downtown Roanoke now deal with a snow shower at this time. Virginia Tech over in Blacksburg dealing with a snow shower as well. You see some of the roadways out on Main Street, out on the campus of Virginia Tech and downtown Roanoke looking pretty good. The snowplows have been fairly active out there. Wintergreen still blowing snow, still receiving snow out there. So looking like a winter wonderland out in Wintergreen. Active radar at 7:12 this morning continue to show some of these scattered snow showers building across. A little bit of mixed precipitation now building into some of our southern counties just because the sun is rising up towards the south and east. Remember, we're losing daylight before we get to the winter solstice here within the next 2 or 3 weeks or so. So seeing a little bit of melting closer to the surface and maybe a little bit warmer air at the mid levels that is melting some of the snow, then it's refreezing. So we're seeing a little bit of sleet, maybe even some freezing rain out there across some of our more southern counties. But temperatures continuing to fluctuate right around that freezing point across Stewart, Martinsville, Danville, South Boston, upper 20s across the Roanoke Valley into Lynchburg, low 30s to upper 20s across the Highlands and the New River Valley. And snowfall totals, as Appy said, yeah, they're pretty impressive out there this morning. We had a little bit of a northerly shift in the track. So parts of the New River Valley, Roanoke Valley dealing with the highest snowfall totals for this event so far, between about 3.5 to 4.5, maybe even 5 inches of snow for some areas across Pulaski, Bland, Giles, Craig, even into Allegheny counties. Across Lynchburg and Lexington, 2 to 2.5 inches of snow. Bedford, 3 inches of snow. South Boston, just over an inch. And then Danville dealing with trace amounts of snow still. Possibly approaching a quarter of an inch of snow here very shortly. Now, a couple of driving tips: don't accelerate or decelerate very quickly. You guys probably know this, but it's been several months. Last time we received snow was back in February earlier this year. So it's been roughly 10 months since we've seen snow. So just a couple of reminders: reduce your speed, avoid hills, avoid bridges, don't stop on hills. Make sure you give yourself plenty of distance ahead of the car that is in front of you as well. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning dealing with snow showers through roughly around 11 a.m., maybe 12 p.m. A couple of those linger into the early afternoon, but overall temperatures warming up just above freezing. So we'll see a little bit of melting ongoing for some of the snow that has fallen, but temperatures fluctuating right around that 32-degree mark. We might not see as much melting as we'll see later tomorrow afternoon. Here's a look at 12 p.m. Isolated showers here and there, a couple of temperatures getting up to about freezing. And then this afternoon, right around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, might see a little bit of sunshine. We start to clear up as we head into our Saturday. Overall temperature is going to be between, again, 32, 34, so a little bit of melting ongoing. Snowfall forecast, we're not done yet. We still got about 3, 4 hours left to deal with this snow. So we're maybe adding on maybe 1, 2 inches in some areas on top of what you see here on your snowfall forecast. 1 to 3 across south side, 2 to 5 across much of southwest Virginia, and then areas along the Blue Ridge and the New River Valley dealing with 3 to 6 inches of snow at this time. Black ice becomes a little bit of a concern tomorrow morning just because we could see a little bit of melting on go later this afternoon with overnight lows between about 25 and 30. Tomorrow, a lot of the snow definitely melts, but in the shaded areas, a lot of it will likely stick around, dealing with more black ice come Sunday morning. It's now time for Time Saver Traffic.